When the HOA president locked the gate to Anthony Ridley's ranch, everyone thought he'd back down. They didn't know Anthony. This wasn't his first storm. He'd seen fences fall before, but this one wasn't made of wood or wire. It was built from arrogance, greed, and a padlock he didn't own. At sunrise in early March, the gate that was meant to cage him became the spark that unleashed his quiet war. What happened next would turn the HOA's golden rules into their own trap and make one man the most dangerous kind of neighbor, the one who fights back with the law on his side. He built a file like a case officer, date-stamped photos of the fence line, drone footage of the gate location, certified copies of his deed. The title packet he'd skimmed at closing, he read it like scripture now. 2 paragraphs jumped off the page. A 20-foot agricultural access easement recorded in 1989 and stock water rights tied to the creek long before Lakeside Meadows built its first mailbox. He called the County Road and Bridge office, then the tax assessor, then a surveyor who still carried real steel tape. Their map overlays told a nasty little truth. The HOA's new fence wasn't just ugly, it clipped 5 feet into a county right-of-way and straddled the recorded easement like it didn't exist. "They can't do that," the surveyor muttered, tapping a finger on the plat. "But they did," Anthony said, and slid the pen for a certification stamp. Day 3, he walked into the sheriff's office with a rancher's hat and a binder a lawyer would envy: animal welfare officer, fire marshal, road supervisor. 4 signatures later, he had an emergency order for unobstructed egress for livestock and emergency services. The deputy cut the lock while Marjorie filmed on her phone and promised lawyers. The gate swung open like a held breath. The cows found water. Common sense should have followed. It didn't. Fines doubled overnight. "Temporary compliance," the notice sneered. "Gate to be relocked if fencing not corrected." Anthony didn't argue. He replaced the deputy's cut shackle with his lock, latched the order to the chain in a plastic sleeve, and tipped his hat. "See you at the meeting." That wasn't bravado, it was scheduling. He kept digging. Lakeside Meadows didn't appear out of nowhere. It grew from a bankrupt developer's carcass 15 years back. Somewhere in that paperwork, odd little parcels had been carved out for drainage, signs, and ingress-egress strips. One of those slivers, 30 feet wide, a quarter-mile long, ran along Anthony's fence and under that shiny gate. It didn't belong to the HOA. It didn't belong to Anthony either.